then, I guess, if he's unavailable.
Okay, one moment, please.
Mr. Knight.
Yes, hello, Mr. Broad. How are you?
Oh, not too bad.
Good. The reason for this call is I'm trying to find out all I can about the trip that was taken with Via and Judge Jeffrey over with the Justice of the Peace conference. They skipped work to go there. George Reamer was also attended. I'd like to know, as far as the scheduling for the docket, how far out that Via's docket was changed and when she was invited to speak at it.
You're going to have to submit that in writing. That's a little bit too complicated for me to remember what you're saying.
Well, are you aware that they all attended a conference with the Justice of the Peace?
Only from what you've said.
Only from what I've said, but I provided you the actual pamphlet. It was a flyer.
No, I don't recall getting that from you.
Well,
or from anybody.
I emailed it to you, and it was an actual.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I can get you another one, but it's a flyer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll take a look at it. But I don't know. I thought you weren't going to talk to me anymore.
Well, I thought I don't have a choice. Do I?
Yeah, you can submit things in writing. I've been authorized not to talk to you myself, but and with personal attacks that you've made on me, I'm not sure that it's in my best interest to even communicate with you.
Well, if you think my attacks are personal, I think your attacks using the police against me are personal. And the court is covering up.
And of course, there you go again, saying things that you have no evidence for and that are not true.
Oh, okay. Well, on June 2nd, I was charged. And on June 2nd, both managers witnessed an event that happened in the court. And they re-acknowledged what happened in July. And in July, you said it didn't matter. And also, you said that everything that I'm saying doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the docket's been hacked or not. And what I'm saying is, it does matter. The police, either I'm the one that's committing the fraud here, or the court is committing the fraud. Somebody has to be charged with a fraud, because it's not legal to come to a court and with a recording that has a judge talking to an inspector saying, see you out there, and having another version that says, see you at 3. You can't go and do that. So, and we wouldn't have been talking about it for 8 months. 8 months, the same thing over and over and over and over, the same 2 different things for 8 months, and all your staff, each and every one, starting with Rachel, a basic clerk, then to the audio manager, she acknowledged that the FTRs given were fake. Then
No.
Yeah, she did.
No.
Yeah, she did. And then it went on to Patricia Morales on March 22nd. And March 22nd, Patricia Morales was played back.
You need to just submit whatever you want us to look at in writing, and we'll take a look at it and provide you an appropriate response. But that's all that's going to happen.
What do you mean an appropriate? I don't understand. I wanted to know.
We'll respond to what you submit.
What's the result of your investigation?
I'm not obliged or permitted even to discuss that with you. These are your personnel matters. They're internal and they're confidential.
Not in that they stole my record of my court. That's a tangible item.
It's not true, but be that as it may. If you want anything from us, you submit it in writing.
Well, if that, I want to know who's the judge that investigated this. Was it Judge Jeffrey?
Again, that's an internal matter, and we're not sharing that with you.
You had told me that it was Judge Jeffrey.
He's the supervisor. He's the immediate supervisor of the hearing officers, and that is the case. And normally, matters get referred to him, but I'm not going to discuss what happened in this particular case with you. It's confidential. If you want something from us, you can submit it in writing, and we'll respond.
Well, this has affected my life, and the fact is, I need to know what's going on. Because for me, it's not a personnel matter. It's a matter that's absolutely pervaded.
Well, you have remedies. We've explained these to you, and we can't tell you which is the best approach. That's up to you. We can't give you legal advice, but we're just going over the same ground over and over again.
No, but the thing is, it's a legal issue with the police. The police need to become involved so that the police can investigate. That's what I've been asking for this whole time.
Well, we've informed you that that's your prerogative. If you want to do that, that's what you should do.
Well, I'm not the police, okay? And you did inform me that, but the police need to be able to do it. So that would mean a request from the court.
No.
What do you mean, no?
If you have some issue that you wish to bring forward, you need to do that in an appropriate legal forum, and we're not going to do it for you.
I've already alerted the court by over 30.
Well, we don't. None of what you said is true.
Well, I already have the court official saying that it was.
It's not true.
Well, okay, so then maybe you should listen to the recordings that I have.
It doesn't matter. You have been informed about what your options are, and you need to pursue those options. We're not going to act on your behalf.
Well, it's not acting on my behalf, though. It's acting on the behalf of justice. Because if the...
Look, we're not getting anywhere with this discussion. And I'm sure you're taping this as you tape everything. So go forth and do what you deem appropriate. And you've been informed over and over again what your remedies are.
No, my remedies, I need to investigate. That's what I'm doing, is investigating. I've informed you that.
We're responding, and we're responding in accordance with the court rules and the procedures that apply in these circumstances, and that's all there is.
The judges didn't even reply to my motions. Nothing was done. It's all been just covered up, and this is a joke. Are you expanding the hearing officer program at the court?
No, we had a retirement.
Yeah, I bet. That was a good move. Did her name start with a G?
No.
No?
No.
Did it start with a V?
No.
Well, there was only 3 hearing officers, so the other one retired?
Yes.
Okay. Great. That's even better. Okay. So anyway, I need to get information.
So if you want to submit
about the docket, about VIA's docket for last year.
You have to submit this in writing, and we'll respond.
Why VIA was allowed to go? Who made the decision for VIA to go to the Justice?
That's none of your business. And if you want us to respond in an appropriate way, we will do so if you submit that in writing.
Well, the thing is, I want you guys to involve the police in this, in investigating somebody other than myself.
You can want that, but we have our own responsibility under the law and the rules, and we're following them.
No, you're not, because your managers witnessed that there was fraud that occurred. They heard it come back onto the system and play full volume. That's not possible, even with the excuse you're trying to give. that
Look,
was manipulated through the FTR, and that could have been already...
This discussion is not serving any useful purpose. You've been informed what you need to do.
Why? Ever since that day, ever since the day that happened,
the law, and so we're done. I'm going to hang up now.
Yeah, ever since the day that happened, you had the court officers following me around and had me arrested after that.